Always have a nice day. When I wake up, I'm fine.
I had a better day than I had on last evening.
I can imagine.
Okay, so, Ben, when you're ready, because I know you're in the middle of bills.
Go ahead.
Okay.
If I get lost, I'll stop.
Yeah. Okay. I told Betty I would call her.
Okay.
Hey, listen, she's not feeling well.
How's the transition going? Let's get an update on how things are moving along. I know we have some billing and other questions for you, and I got an email today from Alan Leo about the Memser, so we have things to update you on too.
Yeah, that's where he has to, see, I have no real power yet, of course. And until that happens, then I can't get information from him. So he's gonna send you a form so that we can write my name down for transition. So that on the first, he can send me the information I asked him for.
Okay.
Then a John Powers is the technical person that will allow access to the MSR program. That person hasn't called me back yet. I've called him twice today. Once I get a hold of him, I'll see if I can have him do that. And whether he seeks authorization or not, because of my position, then I can't give him that, and we may have to wait for the first year for that.
Okay, yeah, were you copied on the Alan Leo email today?
I haven't seen my mail card yet. I asked him to send me one because when I send him one, it comes back. So now he's supposed to send me one today so that we can make contact. I haven't seen anything.
Good afternoon, I'm Lebanon.
What time was that?
3:10, oh, it was just to me, let me forward it. Oh, and it looks like there is an attachment, yep. So this is what he said, Karen, please give this to Ray as we cannot honor any of his requests as he cannot get into Memser database
That's fine.
until he is listed as service chief and others are removed.
Okay.
So I took that as we'll give you the form, but it sounds like to me we can't do anything till January 1.
No, we've been all right.
Can we close that door, please?
All right?
Can't
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm still gonna print it out. All right, so that's printing, and I will forward this to both of you guys. How was your meeting with Samantha? You getting, well, like, how are you doing on getting information and access?
Samantha's cooperative. You know, she's been bringing stuff in. She's been letting me know what's been going on. She's been doing all that. It's not a problem.
Okay.
She's willing to help after the transition, so if you happen to see that I'm sitting there with her.
Shelford Fire, stand by purple.
And then you have her.
Shelford Fire, stand by purple.
Okay. And that was on Friday, you met with her?
Let's see, was it Friday?
Yeah, I think it was, that was,
Yeah, I
yeah.
spoke to her Friday. Yeah, I went down to the station that day, yes. That was Friday morning at 10:30. We spent a couple hours together. Yes.
Okay. Have you met members of the department? You've met members of the department, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I went to the party, of course, and met several of them there. Probably about a dozen of them were there, 14 or so were there. And spoke with them, and they're all very helpful. They all want to help. They want to be a part of what's going to be transitioning. They all want to be a part of the department itself, and they all think they can make it better. Several people said that. Probably 4 out of the 12 I talked to anyway. I did get to meet A.J. Small.
You did?
Oh my God, he has 7 children.
I think there's another one on the way.
He has a busy family, really? Wow. didn't think I'd have any more after 5, he said.
Wow.
They got twins. Isn't that always the way?
My sister has twins.
Oh, like some oil or something.
Anyway, so that went well, meeting the members,
Very,
good.
very. And Miss Hoyt, Mrs. Hoyt, I don't know. if
Yeah,
that's
Donna
which
Hoyt.
one. Donna,
Yeah,
nice lady.
good. Yep, she just got her EMT this year.
And she's offering anything she can do.
Yeah, so speaking of her, have we handed that bill off to Ray yet on that?
Nope.
Yeah, we're gonna, that's one of the things that we're gonna have to talk about
I haven't
is,
got it from her yet.
that's right, we had an invoice from Rescue, but we didn't have an itemized bill. She apparently, well, she had come in to see us last week and apparently was promised reimbursement from Assistant Chief Jason Cole. And at that time, in August of 2013, there was plenty of funding. The town would have totally paid that. And then in light of all of this fiscal mess, of course, the situation's different. We're not paying any professional development stuff. So that's something that, you know, in January, we received a second one today, another one that's taking this class, and we're gonna have to really look at what we're gonna be spending. I'd really like to keep the tight reins on essential only, but that's a discussion that the board has to have with you. You know, we don't wanna hinder these people from getting higher education, but also how we're gonna pay for it and if we're gonna do a new budget for you.
I think it will be a part of the examination of the budget process and the training and what's required, what's mandated, and what we pay for.
Okay. So, let's see. When you met with Samantha on Friday, did you discuss with her this Staples bill?
There's 3 bills that they're gonna pick up that they'll pay. The only one they're not picking up was, one we had a couple of items, paper.
paper.
The paper, yes. That, they said, well, that's the department here in the office, all that. I accepted that. But the other 3 she didn't question. I said, yeah, I think that goes to that.
What do you mean by the other 3? Would it be this one?
We had 4 of them. That was one of them.
Well, and this is the paper,
The 288.
and then this is a whole different thing, with just the Walmart. Did you discuss the
Is that-
Walmart charges
Is that
with
the
her?
288? You said you wanted the 288 out of that, right? Well, is that all in funny things there that you wear and all of that? You know what that is?
Yes.
They'll take care, yeah, they'll take care of that, that's theirs.
Well, that's fine, but the issue is, this is a town card.
It's not a tax ID that's associated with the corporation.
Why are these things being purchased on a town card?
You know, don't know why all of that is in this mess.
Right. Neither do we.
All I can say to you, we have 8 more days to go. And these are things that we'll have to settle. Those cards are gone now, I imagine you cut them off.
Yes.
You know, so those will be gone. So they'll owe you that bill from the corporation, that's all. But my understanding there, those are gonna be taken care of.
Well, in my opinion, it's not gonna be as easy as owing us the money from the corporation.
No, that's another issue. Yeah.
All right.
Again, there's a lot of examination that will have to be done.
The examination is
It'll
coming.
take a while, yeah.
Selectman Thompson, I want you to look at this and see if you want to pay that bill. These are gonna go back into the folder.
And this paper was to be used over there at the station, is what they said?
Yeah. Yeah, that
You
was
saw them over there, the boxes and stuff?
well, there's paper over there, I didn't examine to see if that's.
Just curious.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do that, but, no, this is for the,
Okay.
you know, for that process there. But
Okay, because a lot of things been being printed here and not being put to their account.
They have
Messing
another
up their
mail
budget.
going out, I don't know if you're aware of that.
What kind of a mailer?
I got a phone call today from a gentleman who owns a printing shop in Rochester, where they do all their printing.
Mm-hmm.
And something was was going out to all the residents or all the businesses, and you wanted more information and all that, I don't have that, I have nothing to do with that. So it's gonna be another corporate mailing of some sort that we're gonna be doing.
Oh, they can mail whatever they want as long as the Lebanon
Corporation.
taxpayers aren't paying for it.
As long as it's a corporation. This last one was a mess and confused,
Mm-hmm.
which is still sitting on the table.
Yep.
They don't have a clear understanding of the difference between the department and the corporation.
That's one of the first issues that has to be
Absolutely.
settled. There's a corporation and a department.
It is, yep. So we'll take care of that January 1st. I'll have this, we'll have this all filled out for you, Ray, to get you into that. The other question that the board had is, did you,
Pay that one.
we're gonna pay this one.
Yeah.
Then since we're not doing bills for another 2 weeks, we'll have her add this to this AP.
Yep. A couple corrections. Speaking of bills, did you get any, or where do we stand on anything? I mean, they haven't submitted anything to Comstar since, since October 1st, really.
Yeah.
Everything from September 30th backwards has been submitted, supposedly, but.
You can't get straight answers out of them for that. It's just not there.
Because there's an awful lot of, on the Facebook page, we're going here, we went there.
I don't mess with that.
Yeah, no, but,
I don't answer those things, I don't mess with those things, I don't go in those things.
Yeah.
I don't wanna hear it, but, that's the issue that we have to deal with, and we're working out now to get access to it.
Yep.
Once we get that with the state, everything else gets locked up, we'll look at that, but we go forward from there. We'll make
Well,
a change.
we
It'll happen.
we can't wait, Ray. We have to,
I
we
can
have,
understand what you're saying.
because,
we have to do this before January 1st to
for a
get
lot of
that
the
stuff
insurance
booked.
companies.
That was part of that Comstar call.
For all the funds.
Yeah.
October, November, and December. That
I
could
think
be.
we'd be all right, but you're still playing with who knows what, how many days. I mean, if it was October 1st, or the first week of October, you're pushing the 90 days. If there are ones that were just recently done December, you got time.
Do you have an email address on John Powers?
No, don't have anything on him yet.
Okay.
Can't get hold of him yet.
I think that the board needs to contact him and
Need to
copy.
get access.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get that access.
And maybe Alan can help us with that. Maybe, he probably understands what's going
He
on.
was careful about talking to me too much because of the other ones still being there and the legalities. of-
Right.
So, I understand that. And they do use the computers on the ambulances, apparently. They have those, the ones that they bought, tough books. They do use them. It's just a matter that they're not connecting in to where they're supposed to because they have to see it first. They have to QI it, QA it, what they say, the quality assurance things that they look at to see if the services rendered were proper and so on. Supposedly that's Samantha and Jason and a couple other people do that. They have to look at that first before it goes anywhere. And all of that slows the process down.
Have you seen any iPads yet?
No.
There's 2 iPads that are town equipment. So did you had remarked to me, I think Friday afternoon, that a lot of equipment was being brought into the station?
She's bringing a lot of stuff back, yeah.
Okay. And you said computers?
Yes. Computers, the radios they had, the chargers, those types of things have been brought back. The meeting for tonight was canceled.
Yes, I read that email.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's gonna be rescheduled before the first of the year, so. Chaparro is here, and I don't know if this might be of help to you. This is, it's dated, it's last year's filing with the Secretary of State's office for the corporation.
Oh,
So the officers are not necessarily correct, but it might have some helpful information for you. I'm gonna just bring this into Jeanette really quick to add this to the bills this week.
The next 2 pages are exactly the same as the first 2 pages. Don't ask me why. It was a 4-page document, but that's how it came out.
Forward this to you too. This is internet access to get onto the checkout corporation stuff if you wanted. You know, recent stuff. Hold on.
Okay,
Forward this to you.
this should just say where the offices are, it doesn't give you anything else.
Nope.
Which is a private group, so that's tough.
I don't know, Alan's telling me to give this to you, so I'm gonna fill it out. You know what, maybe this is enough, if Ben and I sign it.
If we can fax it back to them, I'll get it back tomorrow and find out.
Okay. Do you know what our service number is for Lebanon Rescue?
You know the ID number? No. You can put it in.
I don't really know how it works. It's asking for a director, assistant director, additional rep, service medical director. So, and I don't have EMS licenses and things like that, but what do you think at this point? It would be you.
Yeah, and
The other people enter their own run reports. So,
and I'm working on a director, we should have one when we start.
okay. So this is just for the administrative level. So, I'm gonna have you just fill that out. I'm looking for a fax number to his office. I thought wasn't that on the bottom of his email? It doesn't say, Alan Leo, that usually is
Yeah.
there.
But the one I sent him, and the one he gave me comes back. Alan P. Leo, and it comes back,
It comes back?
yeah. I don't know, the period should be there, shouldn't be there.
Should be.
So,
Alan.
yeah, for the gut, yeah. Maybe
No,
that-
Alan, period.
P. period, Leo period, Leo asterisk
Yep.
and .gov.
Yeah, still come back.
So I told him to email me so I can have it in.
It's alan.p.leo@maine.gov. I just can't understand why I can't see his like signature line and get his fax number. It's like it's not there anymore. Do you have it, Ben? So I'll fax that tonight. And hopefully that'll
See
be,
what happens with that.
yeah, hopefully, and you know, and it might be that we have to hold on, but we'll get a hold of John Powers and I'll copy Alan and tell him the urgency is we can't lose out on that 3 months of runs.
Yeah, John Powers is the one we need to get to, find a way to have that access.
Okay. I'm looking for something for him. I must. He is the data and preparedness coordinator. I still don't have an email, but I can find it. Selectman Thompson, did you have anything else financially or anything for Chief Parent? Because if not, I'm going to make a motion to go into executive session to talk about a personnel issue.
Nope, I don't have anything. I'll second that motion.
All right, and I'm going to cite 1 MRSA 4056A for personnel matters at 5:12 PM